very much to Rectron for hosting us at such a great event, and to can you hear? Not ready. Sure. I'll just hold this here. A bit better? Cool. Okay, thanks guys. Thank you very much to Rectron for hosting us at such a great event, and to Deveshan, Neil, and the Zebra South Africa team for extending the invitation to us as their partner. As the focus for this summit is on innovation and how technology can be used to future-proof your business, we really couldn't think of a more fitting platform for us to present our partnership with Zebra to you. So, to everyone here, thank you for joining us. We're really excited to meet you all and work closely with you to sell more Zebra devices. With me today is Bridget, our customer success specialist, Bashira, who focuses on our partner development, and myself, Gareth. I'm also focused on partner development. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with us, with CloudApper, we are a US-based company with a very local presence. So while we are a software partner to Zebra on a global level, locally we're working very closely with Deveshan and the South African channel team to help their partners sell more devices and increase their customers' ROI through our CloudApper platform. So this statement, it really just summarizes why we are partnered with Zebra. Our platform really makes Zebra devices more valuable in the hands of your customers. And the reason for that is that organizations want to equip their employees, or their users to be able to do more, right? So for the employees to be able to act on data and be more responsive and productive. And with our CloudApper platform and the customized applications that we can deliver so quickly, we enable them to do exactly that. So to act on data, supercharge their productivity, and in doing so, increase your customers' return on investment. So this slide just gives a bit more depth into why the company exists, why CloudApper exists, what problem are we really solving based on some of the market challenges. So digital transformation, I'm sure we've all heard those buzzwords many, many times, especially given the industry that we're in. And at times it may even feel like it's lost some of its impact. But what the market has shown us is that many organizations across the public and private sector are investing heavily in digital transformation. And the great thing for all of us sitting here in this room today is that there's a huge focus on mobility by way of organizations looking to empower their users to do more from a mobile device or a Zebra device. But one of the big challenges in following through on the digital transformation goals is that there's a huge shortage of software engineers globally, and most certainly locally in South Africa as well. And this is projected just to get worse and worse. So we have this increasing demand for custom software solutions, and at the same time, we're seeing a lot of scarcity in the market for resources that can deliver those solutions. So this is the main problem in the market that CloudApper addresses. So we created a platform that enables the ability to create web and mobile applications at lightning speed with no programming required whatsoever. So CloudApper could come preloaded on your Zebra devices, and our team can then easily use the platform to create and deliver tailored solutions to help your customers in many different ways. So basically, we remove the need entirely for programming and software development altogether with the platform. So how does it work? It's pretty simple. It's a three-step process to create an application. Step one being you describe your needs to the software using a visual mind map interface. Step two, you define what the software is going to look like, what the user experience will be, so the graphical user interface, the workflows, etc. And then step three, once that's been defined, the platform will then automatically create the web and the corresponding mobile applications, which then of course run on the Zebra devices. Everything is handled automatically. Nobody has to worry about managing any code or any DevOps environments. The platform and our underlying AI engine handles everything seamlessly on the back end. So of course, it's an extremely versatile platform, so there are a lot of different enterprise applications that can be made with the platform. It's extremely versatile, as mentioned, and we have actually built out a marketplace of pre-built applications which are available immediately to our customers and your customers. They cover a lot of different areas that you see here in this graphic. For example, I'll make mention of the rounding application, which could be used for many different use cases. So security, patrolling, quality control rounding on assets, employee rounding for supervisors, hospital rounding, etc. So that's just one example of how one app can be personalized in many different ways to show the versatility of the actual platform. But there's many other apps as well, which could be delivered through the platform for areas, for example, safety management, asset maintenance management, asset tracking, etc. And here, working closely with Deveshan and his team, we've identified 3 different applications which would be of immediate value to Zebra and your customers. The number one being fleet, to automate vehicle inspections. You could track operator usage, log fuel usage, accidents and issues, etc. The second being visitors, which is our visitor management application, and that supports QR barcode and biometrics and enables you to digitize visitor logs, enforce blacklists, etc., especially for your estates and your access control. And then thirdly, as mentioned, was the rounding application. So as we discussed, we can customize the solution for any use case, and that would enable you to log locations, timestamps, observational data, using that with NFC scanning. And then here, we have a testimonial from one of our actual customers, Providence St. Joseph Health, who are using our rounding solution. Providence St. Joseph Health are actually one of the largest health systems in the US, and they approached us for a solution for asset quality control of their stock rooms. So we delivered a tailored NFC rounding app for the quality control literally within days. And the regional manager, Evelyn Minjares, loves the solution, and she gave us this customer testimonial. So yeah, just to wrap it up, our platform was built with integration in mind. So everything is open source technology on the back end. We can seamlessly integrate into any third-party system, and the platform can be run either on-premise or in a private or public cloud environment, whether it be AWS, Azure, or Google, etc. And then, you've met us, myself, Bridget Bashira. We're based locally in South Africa, but we do have a headquarters in the US, as well as a research and development team in California, and then regional offices as well in Asia, Ankara in Turkey. And we're looking forward to working with you guys quite closely and just driving some sales of the Zebra devices. I'll just hand over to my colleague, Bridget, for the demonstration. Thank you all. Thanks very much. Just hold that. Teamwork.
Thank you. Okay, so just as Garrett said, my name is Bridget, and I'm just going to be giving you a live demo of some of the solutions that we have created using the CloudApper platform. So just to reiterate, CloudApper is a very powerful platform. If you can think of any application, CloudApper can literally build it. We can build applications ranging from fleet management, transport security, hospital management, asset maintenance, inventory management, any application that you can think of. CloudApper will be able to create that application for you. So we do know that security is a big issue in South Africa, right? So we have built this visitor tracking application that allows you to store different information relating to your visitors. So if somebody comes into your premise, what sort of information would you like to capture on that person? So I would need to know the person's identity. I would need to know if they steal something from me, where would I be able to find that person? And the application allows you to do exactly that. You will have this dashboard that will give you an insight into how many people are visiting your facility. If the people are maybe doing some things they're not supposed to do, you will have access to a watch list as well. So as soon as somebody checks into your facility, they will be able to do that using their biometrics. So they can either scan their face, let me just show you how that happens, or they can use a barcode that would be given to them to be able to scan into that certain facility. So as soon as I scan my face, it'll pull up a record with my name on it saying, this is Bridget, this is Bridget's information, and this is who Bridget is coming to see at the facility. So as soon as that information is pulled up, the security guard can just use their mobile device or a Zebra device to scan Bridget's identity document or driver's license to verify that this is exactly the person that's coming to visit us, and you will be able to store all of that information on the application as well. The application also shows how much time the person is spending at your facility, so you will be able to just make sure that everybody is safe. You're able to track what people are doing and who they're actually visiting on a frequent basis. We also have applications like this fleet management software that allows you to just digitalize information relating to your vehicles and to the assignments that the vehicles are receiving on a day-to-day basis. So I'm able to see just on this dashboard where each of my vehicles is located. So just pulling up the map, I'm able to zoom in and I'm able to see where a specific vehicle is and what assignment that vehicle is completing. So I can see that with this particular vehicle, it has been assigned to pick up equipment. So I'm able to just see as that assignment gets completed. So you are able to just easily create assignments to your drivers. If I do create an assignment, one of my drivers would receive a pop-up notification, you know, like how WhatsApp sends you a notification. You'd receive a notification that you have an assignment that has been given to you. Thus are the details of your assignments, and you will be able to complete it in that way. So as the driver is completing the assignment, somebody sitting in the office will be able to see the time that they actually started completing that assignment. So for businesses that have, you know, drivers that claim to be on site but are not really on site, you will be able to see when your driver has checked in and when the driver has actually started to do that assignment. So the application, again, can allow you to just upload any photos or videos. So if you do require your driver to take a quick video of them literally getting into the truck, they'll be able to do that, and you will be able to refer back to that video if you need to at any time that you would like to check that record. So before the driver actually starts driving off with the vehicle, they'll be required to go through a checklist. This would just be like an inspection of the vehicle, right? So instead of the driver holding a piece of pen and paper and writing everything down, they can just pull up their cell phone or pull up a Zebra device and be able to go through the checklist and record all the information that they would have found that wrong with the vehicle. So if there are any issues, they're able to raise those issues on the fly. An instant notification, a real-time notification will get sent to a mechanic or an operator so that that information or that issue can get rectified as timelessly as possible. So it is quite important for you to obviously do your renewals on time. So the application also has like a module that would allow you to see when your vehicles are due for renewals. So this, okay, I'm sorry about that. Just give it a second. Okay. So the application has like a renewals module that would allow you to see when your vehicles are due for renewals. They would send you notifications so you can be able to renew maybe the vehicle licensing or the driver's license or any kind of documentation that you would need to renew for that specific vehicle. If you want to track maybe the fuel that is getting loaded into the vehicle, you'll be able to do that on the application as well, as the driver will be able to upload receipts, they'll be able to upload invoices, they'll be able to just capture all of this information on the vehicle. So let's say I've been sent to Cape Town to go deliver some equipment, and I happen to use out-of-pocket money to do a fuel renewal. I'll be able to just upload a receipt of that actual fuel renewal so I can get reimbursed for that. So we have other applications as well. I just want to touch on the application that Gareth mentioned in his presentation, the rounding application. With rounding, it's just an application that allows you to do or record information at different checkpoints. So if you live in an estate, right, that has security guards, you would notice that at night, they need to move from point A to point B and check in at those different checkpoints. So with the rounding application, you will be able to record all the information that you have gathered at those checkpoints. So let's take a hospital setup, for example, right? So a doctor needs to do hourly rounding on the patients, just to check up on the patient, make sure the patient is comfortable, they have enough water, the room is clean, there are no issues. And you would notice that in most times, the doctor has to record all of that information on a clipboard, so they walk around with a pen and paper. So with this application, they'll be able to pull up their cell phone or pull up a Zebra device and be able to record that critical information using that device. So for you to attempt a rounding, you would simply just click on this plus sign at the bottom right corner, select the floor that you're actually going to perform your rounding in. This would prompt you to check in. So we want to make sure that people are doing what they actually are supposed to be doing. So if you're not at that exact location, you won't be able to check in. So it would prompt you to check in. And once you have checked in, the application turns your device into an NFC reader. So I would need to scan an NFC tag that's maybe on the side of the bed, that's in that patient room, or I can scan a barcode, but the application allows you to just use your device to scan NFC tags and scan barcodes to get information. So I'm just going to cancel this because unfortunately I do not have a tag with me at the moment. But if I did have one, then it would allow me to proceed to this point here where a questionnaire would pop up. So this is the questionnaire that the doctor would use, right, to check on the patient's progress. So it would be something like, is the patient comfortable? How's the patient responding to the medication? And as the doctor, I would just need to select yes or no, or any of the pre-built answers that you would have selected when you were customizing or personalizing your application. And once all of this information has been recorded, we are able to send real-time notifications to whoever is sitting in management so that they can be able to view all of this information. So if maybe the doctor does run or notice an issue with, let's say, the call light, right? The light that the patient is supposed to click on if they need assistance, if that's not working, so instead of the doctor having to go back to the office and file a report, they are able to just report that issue on the fly, and the relevant department will get notified of it. So that's the beauty of the CloudApper application. It allows you to do everything in real time. If you can think of any application to automate your business process, CloudApper can most certainly build it. It's a very simple software that anybody can use. I personally don't have like a technical software background. You wouldn't actually guess that I'm an accountant, but I would be able to just create an application on the fly if needs be. So that's basically it from my side. I don't know if anybody has any questions for us. Yes, please. Sorry? What does it cost? Okay, Gareth?
So we're actually going to be working with Deveshan, to work out some commercials for South Africa. We'll gladly share that with you guys as well,
And which device is compatible with the software?
So any Android or iOS, specifically, yes. Obviously, for the purpose of this would be for the Zebra devices, so the Android-based.
So does it mean we did our presentation really well, you guys understand everything, and you don't have any questions?
Thank you. I didn't know you were an accountant. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much.